About a Kansas City teenager fighting for his life after being shot for knocking on the wrong door. The family of 16-year-old Ralph Yarl says he was trying to pick up his younger brothers when he made a mistake. He mistook one address for another. And someone shot. Police say the person who shot this teen has not been charged, at least not so far. Lily Luciano has more on this story.
And you should never, ever have to worry that your life will be taken.
1 block difference is what the family of 16-year-old Ralph Yarl say landed him in the hospital Thursday with what's described as life-threatening injuries. Yarl was supposed to pick up his younger brothers from a friend's house on 115th Terrace in Kansas City, but she says instead he went to 115th Street, where he rang the bell, and that's when police say a man opened fire, shooting him in the head. Yarl's aunt said the man then shot him again.
There is a thorough investigation underway now. There will be a thorough review in the prosecutor's office. We will make sure we do all we can to be fair, to make sure that we're as expeditious as possible.
The homeowner who allegedly shot the teen was taken into custody on a 24-hour hold and was released. Police cited the need for further investigation and for a formal statement from the victim as some of the reasons. While the identity of the shooter remains unknown, many in the community worry race may be a factor. Kansas City's police chief acknowledged that concern.
I want everyone to know that I'm listening, and I understand the concern that we are receiving from the community.
Black lives are under attack. What do you do?
Stand up, fight back.
Protesters gathered and demonstrated on Sunday, calling for justice, including Yarl's father.
Our message for the prosecutor, we want charges. That's what we want. If he goes free, the next black kid that's gonna ring that doorbell could get shot again.
That was Lily Luciano reporting. You could see how easily you could make the mistake. 115th Street, 115th Terrace. But let's talk about Ralph Yarl for just a second. He's described as a section leader in the marching band, one of the top bass clarinet players in Missouri. His friends and teachers describe him as kind soul, quiet, friendly, well-mannered, willing to help, no criminal record, his family says, super smart, and a musical genius. I mean, thank God he's still alive. Let's just start with that. Thank you so much he's still alive. But there are still so many questions. You knock on the door. They say it wasn't threatening, according to the family and the attorneys. He was just knocking on the doors to pick up his little brothers.
Yeah, based on what we know now, unless it's legal to shoot people, delivery people who are knocking on the door,
Exactly.
how is this okay? I don't know. Police are going to be looking into it.
And we do have to question ourselves as a society when we get to the point where someone ringing a doorbell, somebody who's lost or somebody who's looking for help, can find themselves facing down the barrel of a gun.
And
a child.
It happened to police who went to the wrong address in a different state as well. So something's going on here.
No, more and more questions on this story, and we will stay on top.
Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in. And first and foremost, I want to send healing energy and prayers to Ralph Yarl and his entire family, his parents, his siblings, who now woke up over this past weekend and had in their head that their older brother was shot in the head and then shot again afterward while he was trying to pick them up. Everybody going through it right now to having to receive that information. Most definitely prayers and healing energy to him and all of them going through it right now. And I'm going to have links in the description where you can watch this clip in full on CBS. And I'm going to get into some things in the write-up that I want to go back over once again. But first and foremost, too, let me check this news anchor, my boy. Look here, my nigga. Don't compare no cops getting shot coming to somebody's door like a 16-year-old kid. This ain't the same. I don't know what the hell y'all be thinking on, bro. Leave that conversation separate. Cops come there to arrest. Cops is coming there as some people as a threat, whether they done broke the law or not. This man came to their door to do something completely different, and you know the storyline now. A 16-year-old kid is a very noticeable difference as opposed to a cop. Shut the hell up with that shit. I don't know what the hell you got going on, my boy. But here we go. This time we got us one who's a great student, doing the right thing, excellent in music, bright future ahead of him, headed to college. Shot on mistaken identity. But was it mistaken identity? Nah, he saw another nigga. Just another nigga. That's the stigma they put on us. And that's why I tell you dumbass niggas who want to argue, oh man, blacks killing each other. Why it matter anyways? Black lives, we killing ourselves. It's a difference when we kill us versus when they kill us, nigga. The difference is you get killed off the stigma. Nigga, once you get a little bit of height on you, they look at you as a grown nigga. And your life is most definitely not as worth. They think they superior, nigga. What you doing on my doorstep? Nigga, you can't make no mistakes up over here. See, I ain't know how Kansas City went down. And y'all hear what the cops saying, alluding that it could be some racial stuff going on. And that lets me know right there that most definitely with the people out there marching, this probably was a white man. We shall see, though. But see, I wasn't hip to how racist Kansas City was, my nigga. I wasn't hip. But then my boy put me on. I know racism is everywhere. It's been going on for hundreds of years on this European stolen land that they turned into America. Them European devils that came up over here and trying to make this seem like reality for us. Nah, my nigga, we not playing these fucking games no more with you dumb shits. We gonna call it like it is. Y'all hate our skin color. Y'all threw black on us. Y'all stripped us of our cultural identity and put us in this system. They tell you get over it. Oh, that's old. My nigga wasn't but 59 years ago. Being a black man in America was one of the everythings that got frowned down upon. Only 59 years ago. 159 years ago, they had niggas in shackles, nigga in the heat all day, especially in the South. The stigma's still here. He looked at that 16-year-old like a grown man, shot him twice. Shot a nigga in the head, then shot him again on the ground. What we doing? What we talking about? This is off skin color. We killing in our communities off of cultural identity, passed down trauma, crisis, lack of communication, lack of family structure, drugs, things of that nature. We have to take accountability for what's going on with us, but they need to take accountability for the causes that they put in the community, which led to the effects of what's going on right now with us. Redlining, things of that nature, look it up. But the write-up says this: police have not identified the shooter or his race. And that raises a red flag for me right there already in itself. But it says, though civil rights attorney Ben Crump told the Star the shooter appears to be white. Information that officials have now does not point to the shooting being racially motivated, but Gray said that the aspect also remains under investigation. Investigators also will consider whether or not the suspects was protecting the stand your ground law, Gray said. Yarl was meant to pick up his brothers from a friend's house on 115th Terrence. He ended up ringing the doorbell at the home of 115th Street, faced Spoonmore, the teen's aunt, wrote online. A man opened the door, saw Yarl, and shot him in the head. When Yarl fell to the ground, the man shot him again. Yarl got up and ran from the property, but had to ask 3 different homes before somebody would help him, Spoonmore wrote. And as I said before, 16 years old, shot in the head, then came back with another shot to make sure the job was done. That's based off the stigma that these niggas got for us. Fall in line, nigga. No complaining, no talking back. Some of you niggas is whipped. Nah, we gonna pop this, nigga. We gonna stand on business in this situation every time this go down. What if that was your little brother? What if that was your little cousin, your little nephew? What if that was your best friend, your son best friend getting shot in his head? What if that was your child, nigga? This can't happen, never. I don't give a damn who doing it. Never happen from nobody. It is what it is. If I gotta come back and correct things, if it come out as not racially motivated and everything, I'll come back and correct that. But right now, we standing on business with it and we pressing the line. Tell me what y'all think. We got more shit coming, more videos, all that. 1000 for shit show. Stay on your pivot.